And we are live. Welcome to the pre-show. We're talking about PlayStation killing physical media. It's dead. They shot it in the backyard. There's actually a lot of stuff. I can't remember all right off the top of my head, but I know there's a new Switch screen on the horizon, and it's not what you think. And tonight's show is the last show. I'm going to show the room too, Drip. From the basement. Get a good look, folks. Get a good look. Here it is. You may notice this shelf is very empty. Other than that, you can't tell a difference probably, but trust me, everything that's by design. The shot is very specific to what you can see. Everything around me is gone. The whole room is empty. There's an echo in here, like it hasn't been before. But yeah, all the stuff behind me is going very soon, including this desk, which is leaving tomorrow as I pack it up. And yes, please take tonight as a goodbye, a farewell to the basement, and on to new adventures in the future.
Yay.
Indeed. Near future.
Yay.
I mean, next week's show, I don't plan on missing a show. Next week we'll be up and running by next week, as long as the internet is cooperating.
Yeah, how's everything going over there with all that part of it? Everything being moved over, turned on?
Extreme. I have not turned on internet. Everything's on. It's been a functioning place. It's just I've not actually set up the internet yet. I'm waiting to do that until it came, which it came yesterday. So I'll set that up soon. Make sure it's working before I actually fully move in. Probably this weekend. I need to change the title listing. How do I do that real quick? Back. How do I do that? Seriously, why am I not seeing the option? I'm gonna do it over here. I'm gonna change the title back to the regular title that I have. What?
You're right, it's gone. Oh, there it is. They moved it. It used to be up at the top, the edit button. Now it's down.
Yeah, I don't see it there because I'm stupid.
You have to go back to stream settings, and then down in the little gray part, there's an edit button.
Okay. That's
weird.
I'm already back in. Weird.
Okay. Goodbye, Goose Basement.
Indeed. Honk. Thanks for that one, girl. What's up? Jacob, what's up, man? I called it. Made a Reddit post 5 days ago. A Redditor's in the chat, Drip. Be careful. A Redditor.
Oh, no. Yo, Jimmy, what up? Coffee,
what's up, Jimmy? Where is... I'm stupid. Wait a minute, I have docs. Errors tonight. Errors. Copy. There we go. We're good. Let's jump up the screen. There we go. What's up, Cubs Games? What's up, Jimmy? Good to see you, man. What's up, Full Metal? Good to see you. I'll be back after I walk the dogs. Indeed. Yo, this heat wave is crazy. I've been moving this whole week. Obviously, like I just mentioned. Heat wave.
Bad fucking week.
Everywhere, apparently, but including here.
Yeah.
But so it's not just me, but not everyone's moving this week.
Yeah.
I'm moving this week.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so hot outside. It's more, the humidity is what's bad, which is surprising. Humidity is not normally a problem here. The temperature's actually been sitting around 90 degrees. But the real feel's been over 100.
Yeah,
and that's because of the humidity. I've been walking outside with carrying furniture and bags and stuff. And as I walk outside, not only does my skin immediately get soaked, just wet. The stuff I'm holding gets wet.
Yeah,
because that's the 25, 30 degree temperature difference.
Dude, yeah, my fucking
is causing the condensation.
I walk outside with sunglasses on and they just fog instantly, which is crazy. Yeah, it's the same here. It's bad. Oh yeah, us at Warped Tour, dude. Yeah, I'm glad Warped Tour wasn't this weekend in DC though. Yeah. It's much worse. They're supposed to be it's like 104 or something is going to be there, 103 degrees or something this weekend.
I mean, I would expect that kind of behavior in West Virginia. I consider that kind of the South, and just really East Coast. Not really. Kinda. Yeah. I said kinda. You're much more south than you're not in the deep South. Because there is a point where, but you're certainly not in.
I don't. We are.
You're in the middle.
The South.
You're in the. Listen, I'm in Chicago. I'm in Illinois, right? Illinois is not the Midwest. If you look at the map, it's very much on the west. It's north, but it's also very much on the east side of the map. So but it is the Midwest. But it's the words, not the actual meaning. The Midwest is its own thing.
Yeah. Coffee with Games. Drip, are you playing Star Fox? Fuck yeah, I'm playing Star Fox. I streamed it last night on Twitch. Last night I did the easy side. I went the run through on the easy side. all the way through, and then I did a run on the outside and tried to go all the way around the outside, but I fucked one of the things up and didn't get all the 8 switches, so I had to go back down 1. But yeah, I went through it twice last night, and then I played the multiplayer. Holy fuck, dude. The multiplayer, holy shit, it's cool. Dude, it is fun as hell.
I wanted to play with you, but you were going live as I was like leaving the trailer yesterday, like coming. I'm like, I am not. I'm so tired. Even if I get home in time, I gotta eat. I didn't eat all day. Yeah. I basically been intermittent fasting. My schedule has been wake up from like, and then 10 o'clock till like between 7 and 9 o'clock, and then dinner's when I get home at 9 o'clock, and then I sleep, and we do it again.
Yeah. After this week, you'll be back. But dude, the multiplayer. Oh my god, it's so much fun. Yeah, it's really fun. There's 3 different maps, and you kind of do 3 different things. Like, depending on what map you're on, is what the challenges are. It is fun. It is very, very fun. I did some with bots, actually, and you can game share this too. Is if you jump in a game chat. That one girl played. She doesn't have the game, but I just shared it with her, and she played. And she said it wasn't. She said it wasn't laggy. You're talking about
you come a game share, right?
The multiplayer? Yeah.
That's really cool. You can the game share is
and it's
works with the multiplayer.
Seems to run fine, which is very cool. And I did so you can play either with bots, which I did, and lost the first like 2, and then I won 1, and I was like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna try to play against real people online. Still not crazy. There's nobody who's like super crazy at it. It's still, you can, as long as you go play some bots and get an idea of what you're doing before you go in, you can hold your own. It's fine. Yeah. But
it's a lot of fun. Cool, I've not tried multiplayer yet. The game generally though is a lot of fun. Yeah. It's for a new player like me, it's a little infuriating to learn the quirks. Hey, it's a Nintendo game. You got to learn the quirks if you're new. And I'm learning the quirks to it, and I don't like the quirks. It's also not a big game. We were talking on the phone the one day, and you were kind of enlightening me on like how the game is supposed to be played. Yeah. And in my opinion, if you have to like be explained about how it works, it's not exactly great. That's just a hot take. But after the explanation, it's like, okay, that makes sense. You have to, it's a runs related game. There is a story and a campaign, but it's like 5 minutes. I think the real gameplay is the runs that you do and getting more story from the different ways you go. Not just story, but more importantly, this is a really loud song. Why is this song? Oh, your audio changed again, dude. It's fucking with you.
I didn't even do anything.
I know. It just changed. It wasn't the song got too loud. It was your audio. That's what's happening. Your audio gets loud all of a sudden. Good talk.
Check. Hey, check.
You're switching. You're like switching back and forth. Now you're back.
I've all this stuff off. I don't know.
Now you're regular again. It's like getting louder, and then getting softer, and then getting louder. Right now you're fine. You've been stuck on normal now.
I'll keep an eye on it.
I'll trust me. I'll let you know when it happens. It's very obvious. It's just suddenly your audio level goes up by like 30 decibels.
So weird. I don't know. But yeah, the game is good. It is good. The thing about it, it's about the runs. It's about figuring out what you got to do in that level to get the split, so you can go to the other place or go to this place. And the more splits you find, the further out to that side of the map you go, the more difficult it gets, especially once you get out there to the end, like up in the top back corner. If you don't fight Star Wolf the whole time, and then you have to fight him at the end, up at the second place, not the first place where the thing comes out of the ground, you got to shoot all those things. If you have to fight him on the other side, they have upgraded ships, and they're insanely hard. They're really hard. I did not get past it whenever I went up there the last time, but I lost the round or the thing before that to go there, so I had to go back down and fight him on the other one anyway. So probably better off. I'd have probably been playing for a lot longer last night if I wouldn't.
Yeah. What was my video issue last week? There was a video issue last week? I don't remember a video issue last week. We've had some buffering going on because for some reason Comcast is like, yo, I guess probably because it's peak hours, but normally hasn't been an issue I've had Comcast for 2 years now, hasn't really been an issue, but suddenly now streams have been buffering. That's probably what you're referring to. Oh yeah, what happened last week? Oh, the audio. It was the audio, not the video. That weird, yeah. You can see I'm still using the other side. Like I'm not using the other cable yet. Although it's
that
not
wasn't
the cable.
Last week, was it? That was the week before.
It was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we had that, and then we've had a lot of buffering, which has been causing drop frames and stuff. A lot of issues last couple weeks, and I guarantee you,
in here and see
issues aren't going anywhere because this new internet is not as good as this internet, and I'm concerned about it. But they promised me by the end of the year, I should be getting fiber and no upcharge.
Oh shit! Here we go.
So.
Automatic gain control off. Audio.
Yeah, that would do it.
Off.
That would do it.
Switch voice channel off.
That would do it.
There. That's what it was.
That's automatically fucking up your audio.
Yeah. Okay, I found it. Should be good now. That's what it was.
Cool.
Yeah, we're good. God, yeah. I don't know. It signed me out of Discord the other day, and I had to sign back in. Yo, buffer support.
Whoa.
What's up?
Thank you, WMX. Holy tits.
Thank you. Holy shit.
Appreciate you. That is way too generous. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome to the stream. Are you a new chatter? Because I don't recognize you. You're WMX. But I like it. Sounds like a radio station. WMX 999.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's huge.
It's huge, Drip. It's literally huge.
Huge.
First time watcher.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Then absolutely thank you. Shit.
Is that how you treat everyone you just meet?
That's crazy.
I got a few friends you should meet. No, I'm joking. Thank you, man.
Listen,
I appreciate it.
You like this is just a pre-show. You just wait.
It's funny because it's funny, WMX, because we've run a couple like tongue-in-cheek, like people, the chat has started like the dog fund most recently.
No, I started that. Your dog fund? Yeah, that was me.
I mean, but the chat started giving us money for the dog fund.
Yes.
We've had Feed the Jeeb in the past, Feed the Jeeb. That was a good one.
I think that was a my stream thing.
So you fit right in, WMX. We have the funds, we have the different funds all the time. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it.
It's distractingly large. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Again, tonight we're going to be talking about mostly the Sony situation. I think is really take up the bulk of our time because it's Sony. Obviously, it relates to the entire industry, but obviously right now, not really right now. Technically, 2 years from now, but it's still the effects of it are going to be felt immediately. Anyway.
Oh man, and I'll tell you what, it's a wonderful thing to see. Honestly, it's a wonderful thing to finally see.
It doesn't help too. My first thought, by the way, going back to the super chat, I was scared because it's a giant red bar on my chat, like as if like something bad. Red is associated with bad, so giant red bar just pops in my chat like bat, and it's like 99.90. What?
Appreciate you so much.
It's a good thing.
It's very cool. Very cool.
We're Nintendo key card. What about Nintendo key card? By the way,
the Nintendo key cards are. I mean, that's it's kind of just goes all along with this no disc thing. But we'll get into it. Everyone's gonna fucking hate me tonight. Just putting that out there. Just letting everybody know you're all gonna fucking hate me. Because I think this
Drift's gonna.
I think this is. I'm just very happy to finally see this happening. So, yeah, everyone's gonna hate me.
You're happy? Did you just say you're happy to see it?
Maybe not happy. Okay,
hold on, pause.
We're funny.
How is the demise of one format that you have no association with a good thing? Like it doesn't matter to you
yet.
It shouldn't matter to you. It doesn't matter. You have what you get your cake and get to eat it too. And you guys don't get what you get, and I'm happy about that.
This physical garbage that just, it's just bad for the environment. Just plastic waste everywhere. Bad. I don't know, man. I don't care either way. It doesn't matter to me.
You want to play bad?
I'm being funny.
I'll let you play bad. I know you are. I'll let you play bad guy tonight. Go ahead. Lean into it. I can't wait. Because I'll lean right back.
Dude, I mean, how long have we been talking about this? This was not a surprise to me this morning. It was. No. I mean, it shocked me to see it. Like, initially, like, holy shit. But like,
well, you know what surprised? Well, okay, we're
we're not in the show yet. We'll get there.
Not in the show yet. Still the pre-show.
Yeah, Coffee Games gets it. He's thrilled at this news too.
That's
finally,
Jacob. That is a great point. I mean, there's other reasons besides the fact that people like physical media. There's a lot of other reasons why it's a terrible thing to see it going away for gaming and officially now, particularly what you just said here.
Yeah,
libraries have helped lower income play games for years. So like for me, my library growing up was low income, and it was because area I lived in was low income, and the public library, and it was mostly books. We didn't back in the day, kids. We didn't have video games at our libraries. We had books. So, but I mean, even still, our library was pretty bare bones. It was just a room with books, which is what it needed to be. But I was so surprised to see, and Abby's, and she grew up here in this area. I can say it now because I'm moving. Wakanda. I've already said it before. Wakanda forever. But in Wakanda, the public library in Wakanda, I walked in there not having really any real expectations, nor have I experienced a public library besides my own as a kid, and I was blown away by not only how nice the facilities were, how big it was, how many books were there, but the fucking video games. There was literal like Nintendo systems. I don't remember, probably a Wii. I think there was a Switch. There was an Xbox. It was like,
that's cool.
What? Like, huh? Libraries got games in them now? So yeah, I was shocked. And it is a very sad thing to see for lower income families who relied on that for some entertainment for their kids. That's kind of sad, but that is a niche thing. It's not everyone, but it's still someone. It's not everyone, but it's still someone. And should we be taking things from should we be taking things from people? No, we shouldn't be. Also,
that's kind of where I'm going to talk about that. That's the whole part that I want to talk about.
Yeah, it's not because
not get into it yet, but
I know I have to though, because it's annoying to me. It's not just because it's not. They're not doing this because digital media is convenient and people like it. Those are both true things. It's convenient and people like it. Not taking that away from anyone. The issue is they're taking away an option, and we'll get to this later on, of course, in the actual show. But the issue, they're taking an option away, which is a bad thing for everyone. Not even the people who are all digital. By taking away the physical, that's a bad thing for you guys, because now that means sales are going to change. Things are going to change. Like literally things. It's going to change things.
There's more. I got some data to share too later.
Yeah,
it's kind of
go for it.
Not now. I mean, we've made it very easy for them to justify this. That's all I'm going to say about this right now.
That's it. Yeah, it's our own demise. I'm not going to sit here and be like, we didn't see this coming. We knew this was coming.
Oh yeah.
It's just sad that it's not like it's an insignificant amount of people who use physical. It's not. It's a significant. The majority is people using the digital stores fronts because it's convenient.
Yeah, I have no.
But there's overlap with physical. Like me, I get both. I'm a both kind of guy. Anyway, books and VHS tapes. Yes, WMX. Books and VHS tapes are. That was a thing back then. We could watch movies.
Oh yeah, VHS tapes. Yeah, dude.
And DVDs. I'm sure my library had DVDs at some point. I just was not going to it when. Happened.
Oh my God, VHS tapes, man. I found the Family Values Tour 1998 VHS tape when I was cleaning out a bunch of stuff at my dad's shop. Crazy. It was all molded. I couldn't watch it, but it was cool that it was there.
Yeah, sorry, Drip. This is just another point Jimmy brings up. Sony's batting $1 million right now because they also announced some deleting PlayStation owners' movies. They're refunding them. So if you see headlines that aren't mentioning that too,
they are refunding them.
They are refunding people the money.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah,
but I don't know. See also, there's more. There's more. Sony also announced today that they're shutting down the Vita and the PlayStation 3 online stores.
Yeah,
that also happened today.
I mean, that makes sense.
It does.
Everything happening at once.
Why today? Yeah, today.
Everything happening at once is very odd. This is very odd.
Like, why are you doing that today, of all days? Today?
Yeah, none of this news, all of it's bad. None of it's surprising. What's surprising is all of it happening at the same time. And this news happening 2 years before it actually happens is a bit odd. Like, announcing it 2 years before it actually happens. I guess they're preparing people. What they're saying, we're going to do the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not the show.
What else we got tonight? The new screen stuff. That's going to be interesting. Mario Kart World, GTA 6 on Switch 2.
Happy accident.
Yeah. Did you get some of that information, by the way?
about GTA 6.
Yeah. About where it actually.
Yeah, I just copy and pasted a Gemini video summary.
I see. Yeah. Gotcha.
I actually haven't even read it yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to just get it? I mean, we're ready. We're obviously we're primed and ready for tonight's show. So
yeah,
let's just get into it tonight, folks.
Real quick, everybody in the chat, leave a like, please. Hit the little thumbs up.
Leave a like for the last
stream in the basement, man.
In the basement, right
the last one for Jeeve in the basement.
Here we go. We're probably not gonna. I don't know how many times I'll show this tonight, but obviously it's very obvious with this empty shelf right here, because I emptied it pretty much all the way. But what you can't tell from this shot is everything that you can't see that is empty. This whole basement is empty. There's an echo in here now. It is empty because we moving. All my things are already over at the new place. Just got to move the big things this weekend. Blurry screen, here we come. Indeed, Jimmy. If you watch the podcast, you get a nice little graphic on the screen. But I'm too not broke is the wrong word. Tired is the wrong word. Lazy, that's the word. Too lazy to make that a graphic.
Too broke,
that I
too
can,
tired, and too lazy
to put that on the screen during the live stream. But that's what the edit.
It ain't happening.
I do that in editing. It's fine. All right, let's get this show. Let's get this Sony Pony on the road drip. Hit the button. Welcome, everyone, to the Drip G Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle G, and with me is host Drip Media Gaming. Record this podcast live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. You can also come to this podcast to watch the last stream in the basement. It's over. It's empty. You see the empty shelf, but what you don't see is all the empty stuff behind me that is hidden from view because I like it that way. But it is empty. I am moving. I'm moving. By next week's show, I'm gonna be in a new location. All the videos on my YouTube channel going forward are gonna be from a new location. It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. It's tiring because we have a 100-degree heat wave right now. I'm sure the rest of the country also is feeling it too, and we're definitely feeling it. And I'm moving during a 100-degree heat wave. That's fun. But anyway, tonight we're talking about the Sony ponies out there who just got their physical media ripped from their bare hands in 2 years. But first, before I say hi to Drip, I want to thank the very kind, brand new listener, WMX99, for giving us a very large donation, which we appreciate you in the pre-show. Thank you, man. Buffer support. Yeah, we've had a lot of issues with buffering in the last couple of weeks. Hopefully that is not an issue tonight. Drip. Hi.
Hey. Man, it's a bittersweet show.
Mm-hmm.
Bittersweet.
It is. You know what? I want to do this. I kind of want to do it now. Is it a bad idea? Yeah, it's probably a bad idea now. We're gonna wait till the end of the show. At the end of the show, I have a little thing planned. I wish I would have edited something. That would have been funny if I made a video. That would have been
cool.
Did not have the foresight. I've been too busy this week.
Some sad
yeah, with some
sad music.
Take the copy right. Yeah, take the hit and put the puppy
Yep.
music on from Sarah McLachlan.
Yep.
But at the end of the show, or the pre-show, I'm going to show a couple images of the basement of the past.
Cool.
As over the years in the basement with Jeeb. But yeah, Drip. First thing we got to talk about tonight is. Oh, did I ask you how you're doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Fantastic. It's very hot.
Ask you that.
Very hot. It's very hot.
I know. I think I've lost about 10 pounds this week. I'm not even joking. I think I've lost 10 pounds.
I haven't gone outside, dude. I am not fucking with that.
She's been helping a ton, don't get me wrong, but she's also been dealing with a foot issue. So there's been a few days where I'm single-handedly packing and emptying the cars myself. And in this 100-degree weather, here, and then emptying it there, and then moving stuff around, and we're still doing a lot of stuff there. I think I've sweated off about 10 pounds. I gotta check, but it's possible. I've also, unrelated, I've shaved. I was kind of getting tired of the big beard. I'm not sure if I had the short beard last week, but big beard's gone. It's too hot for that. Short beard.
Fair enough.
Anyway, first thing I'm going to touch on tonight, because this is a Nintendo podcast after all. we have an update for Mario Kart World. Aren't you excited, Drip?
Oh, yeah. It's huge. It's such a big update. I'm like, I saw it and immediately ran to my Switch 2 and played it. No, I didn't. I haven't even played it yet because I saw what it is and I was like, oh, cool. Well, let me know.
Tell the people what it is, Drip. Tell them what it is.
It's 2 new routes for the Knockout Tour.
Like the honk. We should use that as the meh sound effect. You know, like
meh. It's okay. Well, they added stickers to photo mode.
Yep. Thank you. You're getting the assignment.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, I don't know. They did show that there's going to be more. Yeah, that is also my favorite mode. MVP, my favorite mode too. Yeah. I'm glad they're adding to that. It is my favorite. But it's like,
worth it. Knockout mode. Don't get me wrong here, guys. Knockout mode makes the $80 price tag palatable because it's fun. It's really awesome. Fun. If you have not tried it, especially in a group setting, we did at the wedding. That was fun. I wish we would have done it more, but we were too busy drinking and having fun otherwise. But
yeah, we were.
In an alternate universe, we would have been gaming more, and it would have been even more awesomer. But either way, it's a super.
I was undefeated at the wedding.
We did one knockout tour, and you won that knockout tour. That's right. Yeah. Go ahead. Good job. I wanted to win so bad I didn't win. It's my wedding, Dripping. You had to show me up.
I'm sorry. I should have let you win. I should have hit the brakes.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm a little brother. Gotta let me win. So we got two. So I'm gonna stress here. There's no new maps. There's no new areas. There's nothing new. This update is absolutely not new in any way, shape, or form. It's literally widowy. It's just a direction change. You can go a different route in Knockout Tour. All the same existing maps that are already there. Nothing's new. It's just now you can go from this place to this place to this place to this place in Knockout Tour instead of like the other way, alternative. And it's 2 new ways to go. And I'm just being like, whoop-de-doo. Like, literally
whoop-de-doo. They did show that there's going to be more in the future, too, but it's like,
whoop-de-doo. Like, why should I care about this? I want someone to legitimately tell me why this is exciting. Even for the most diehard Mario Kart World fan, please explain to me why should I be rushing to my Switch to, like, why is this worth an announcement? This shouldn't be worth an announcement. It should just show up and it's like, oh, that's neat. Like, it would, like, just play your game naturally and like, oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's lower than bare minimum. It's lower than bare minimum. It's like,
okay,
here's a tiny piece of it, and here's the rest that we're gonna do later. I did say this earlier when we talked about this. The only thing I can find here that's like maybe this is a good sign is one, they haven't completely just left it as what it is and they're going to move on. Clearly they're doing things and there's stuff planned for the future. But the fact that they only gave us 2 and they showed that there are more coming, maybe there actually are going to be new areas opened up and new tracks that are going to be involved in those new things. That's my hope, but that's pretty optimistic.
Yeah.
Just considering what we've seen them do with this game. But that's my hope. I hope that's what it is. But this is 2 new knockout routes. Like,
no. Don't you dare say the word new. I know you're not writing my show notes.
Routes. There's tracks. There's new routes. New ways to go. Whatever. Routes. Yeah, they're not tracks. They are new routes, not tracks. Yeah, don't get me confused with. Yeah, no.
Something you can already do in the open world mode.
Yeah, you could literally drive that way right now if you without the update. But you can't.
But you can do it in knockout mode.
Race.
But my question, Drip, is why didn't they give you basically unlimited? Why was not that they should give you unlimited, but why did they limit the amount of routes you can take to begin with? That's my question.
Yeah, why it would have easily been something you could do and just pick like, okay, where do you want to start? And then from there should have been an option. Okay, you get an option of these, like make your own course, like whatever. You have 3 to pick from that are beside it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pick this one. Now you have these ones that are beside it. You can go to one of those. Okay, now you have this one, and you got these beside it. So you can go to one, and you could pick, what is it? 5, 6, however many's in the knockout tour. I don't remember. But it would be very easy. It just depends on like, okay, where do you start? Okay, where's the area around it? They would easily be able to do that from the start. Just make it your own mode. You could do whatever you want. It'd be very easy to do that.
Yeah. And we are going to get to the Sony stuff in a minute. We're going to finish the show with that. We got a few other things we're going to touch on first. Excuse me. But yeah, that's the knockout door thing. It's honestly, you're right on, Drip. I think your idea is what they should have given you an option to click on a map to start from. Not a map, whatever. Click on this to start, and giving you 3 ways to go. Every single area should have had 3 different ways. And it
probably could, even if you only have 2 options. Like if you pick this one and like, okay, well, you're heading this way. It's, you know what I mean? You could go whatever. That's something that should have been there. I don't know. I'm glad they're doing something with it. But yeah, this is like, it's like, come on. It's an $80 game. There should have already been a really big update if there was going to be one. There should have been more at launch, honestly. But whatever.
Still time for a holiday update for it. But that might be, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. That's enough on that. Yeah. Moving on to the Switch 2's new screen update. There is an I don't want to get too much in the details. Here's what we know. What we know is the current Switch 2 has a ghosting issue. Whether or not you see it is irrelevant. Those of you at home, because it could depend on each. I wouldn't be surprised if you took like 100 Switch 2 displays. They would all have varying degrees of this ghosting. So I actually think the people who say they don't see it might actually have some validity. I bet you it is a manufacturing issue that some of them have it worse than others, but they all have it in some degree. Yeah. Anyway, I've seen
it on mine now, but you know where I see it?
Fortnite.
I don't see it there. Animal Crossing is where I see it. When you run across the screen sideways fast, when you have a bunch of stuff out, you can see it. It goes so bad.
Yeah.
That's where I see it.
I see it in every game now. I see it on the home screen. When you scroll across the menu on the home screen, somebody actually recommended this. I should have done it. Take a picture while you're scrolling in a game or anywhere. Take a picture on your phone. It will literally capture the ghosted frames. Then you'll see it. It's almost like just because you can't see the germs on the table doesn't mean that they're not there. Like, and the camera can actually capture the ghosting that you may not be seeing. So I would recommend, if you're like, what are you talking about? Take a picture of your Switch screen while you're in motion.
Or don't ignore it, because if you see it, then you'll never unsee it.
That is true. That is true. And apparently Nintendo is working on a fix for this. I don't know what the old manufacturer was. It was a weird name. Probably should have went with a more name brand manufacturer like Sharp, which I do know the name Sharp. I think most people at home should know. And apparently Sharp is making new displays for the Switch 2. We have no official announcement. We just have some leaked pictures of parts being put out there. So at some point, we remember the red box switches from the Switch 1 era. I think we're going to go through that again. I think we're getting a red box switch. It might even be for this European Switch 2 with the upgraded battery, the user replaceable battery. This might all be the same thing. I bet you they're just kind of making a small revision. They're not just updating the battery because they have to for European. They're probably just taking this opportunity to kind of update everything about the Switch, including the screen. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee this will be something that they do not talk about. It will be a quiet thing. It'll be in a different color box. It will be a very
or not.
Or yeah, this is the Switch 2 Plus, and it's $50 more.
No, it could be the same box, just has like a different serial number. Like that could be a possibility too.
Yeah, just the serial number. I would love to see them do what they did with the red box though, because the biggest thing about the red box Switch was the battery life. They didn't change anything else really. But if I could get a Switch 2 that has a better screen that doesn't have the ghosting issue, maybe looks a little bit better, maybe actually the HDR works a little better and has better battery life, I'd be pumped.
We're getting hopeful here. I just want the ghosting.
We're hopeful. Yeah.
I just want the ghosting fixed. And Jimmy has a good point here. Jeeb, is it that, or are they making the screens cheaper or sharp? I can guarantee you, based off of what I've heard from Digital Foundry, who are the most qualified YouTubers to be talking about this very thing, which I'm excited to see what they have to say about this once it actually is in people's hands. It is I'm not making exaggerations. Go back and watch Digital Foundry's video on this very topic. They said it's one of the worst displays they have ever seen. Now, we're not talking about resolution. There's been worse resolution displays. We're not talking about frame rate. There's been like 120 FPS. Most displays are not 120 FPS nowadays. They kind of are, but normally not. We're either talking about the quality of the display. Again, I'm not qualified to be talking about this. Go watch their video. But what they said was there's a 17 millisecond delay on the Switch 2's screen. So from the inputs that happen to what the screen gets displayed to is 17 milliseconds. I think the average for an average display is like 5. That's what they said. 5 to 10 is average.
Yeah.
And this thing is at 17.
Yeah.
And like a high quality display, which you would imagine a $450 handheld would have, is like more like in the 1 to 2 ballpark, right? This thing is like 17. It's twice as bad as it should be for an average display. So my point is that there's no way they're making it worse, because you kind of can't.
No. It's not going to be worse.
It can't really get worse.
It will probably be better, and yes, it's probably going to be cheaper. I would imagine that is more of what they're trying to do with this than make the screen better. If I would be put on the spot and have to guess why this is happening, I would say it's to make things cheaper because of what's going on right now with prices of everything else, and they need to get the costs down to be able to keep it at the $500 they're going to try to charge for it, and not have to go up again, which they probably will go up again. I don't know. The thing is, I think there's probably going to be more parts in whatever this next round of Switches that are different, because I think right now everybody's scrambling to try to not have to raise prices anymore. They're trying to figure out what they can cut inside or save money on this, that, and little things add up. Little parts of this, that, if you can save, a couple pennies here, a penny there, like it really adds up when you're making millions of these things, So
yeah, two good points here. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, I would imagine that's the main reason that they're even looking into this right now. It's not because of the ghosting, I can tell you that.
Yeah, they're probably getting a cheaper display. They're probably getting cheaper displays. But it's going to be, it can't be any worse. It can't be any worse. So at the worst, it's going to be the same. But I guarantee you it's going to be better. Just by proxy, I guarantee you. They can't get worse. They're probably going to get cheaper displays, and it's going to be better just by happenstance, And also, they know the issue's going on. Nintendo knows. 2 good points from Broken 07. I'm not going to pretend like, well, first of all, I got something wrong. I knew it was wrong. I just couldn't remember what it was, and for the sake of me not having to think for 5 seconds and be silent. Yes, it is hertz, not FPS. I said 120 frame rate is 120 hertz display. Most displays are 60 hertz, excuse me, and this one is a 120 hertz display, meaning you can display 120 frames. Anyway, the nerd stuff out of the way. And a digital frame, you never said anything, you would never know. Correct. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not the guy who thought it was a feature at first. Like Bob Wolf, in fact, we both, and that's why I don't feel so bad about it. I, like Bob Wolf, if you follow his channel, thought that there was a feature, a smoothing effect to make the frame rates kind of, I don't know. I thought it was a feature. I don't know. Insert idea here. But then Digital put out their video, and it made me look into the situation, literally like dive into this display, compare it to other displays in my house, and go, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like even
you can tell. No, when you put this thing beside this thing, this is an iPad Pro.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. By the way, it doesn't have to be a Pro. It can be any. Pick any display in your house. It's gonna be
even your phone. It's like, oh, yeah, you can see. I mean, we're talking about 2 different levels of displays there. Either way, it doesn't matter. They don't care that their screen is ghosting. I can tell you that right now. They don't fucking care. They don't care. They're trying to get it cheaper. That's the point of this.
I think ultimately they don't care. I agree. That's not. They're not making decisions based off the display, being better quality. I guarantee you that. But I think they care. I think they are. I think if they can have both ways, they will. But they are going to prioritize costs. Yes. Which is what they did to begin with. That's why this display is in this Switch to begin with, because they prioritize the cost instead of going with a better display. That's why it's LCD, and that's why it's this terrible, low. It's not low hertz. It's a 120 hertz display. It's just the quality of the display is trash. So they just being Sharp. I think Sharp is going to be better than a name I never heard of before. That's my guess.
Yeah, wasn't it supposed to be Sharp initially? Weren't all the rumors saying it was Sharp anyway?
You might be right about that. I don't remember, but I believe you. If you remember,
yeah, didn't end up being Sharp, but
no. So let's hope for. Are you going to buy a new Switch for this trip? I honestly would consider it.
I will wait to see if it's nothing else but the fact that the screen's a little bit different, if it is still the same resolution, it doesn't, the ghosting doesn't bother me.
It'll be the same. It'll be the same everything. They're not going to change the specs on it. It's going to be all the same specs.
Unless it's like better battery life. No, I'm not buying it. I'll buy it for better battery life.
My hope, Drip, is that what we assume to be true, Ocarina of Time Special Edition Switch, I'm hoping that thing has the new display, because I'm going to do my damnedest to get my hands on that. I'm going to try to sell my, Extreme Ray Custom Clear Switch 2 to like cover the cost for that thing, and just hope and pray that this Switch 2 Special Edition is the updated display. Otherwise, I'll be pretty upset.
Well, we'll know. When we start seeing that, I mean, you'll know. They'll change.
Well, I'll buy it before I know. My money's going down before I know. So I'm just hoping. I'll buy the thing before I actually know.
Yeah.
Because I want that special edition.
I do too. I hope it's real. I really hope that's a real thing.
Me too.
I think it is a real thing at this point, but we'll see.
Speaking of being real or not, Drip.
Yeah.
GTA 6 is coming out on my birthday. The day. I'm not buying it, though. Are you buying it?
No, I'm going to wait, Jeeb. I'm going to wait to buy it.
Why are you going to wait, Drip?
For probably about 1 year till it comes out on the Switch 2. Because as I said last week, we had people asking, we were talking about all this stuff with Epic Games doing their stuff with Unreal Engine and making their lighting, a specific model of their lighting, what is it, Lumen, basically for the Switch 2. I think this is the beginning of something big. I said last week, GTA 6 is going to be on the Switch 2. Now this week, we see, through the grapevine, we are seeing people say, yeah, this is a thing that's probably going to happen, that Rockstar's working on making it happen. They are working on it. It doesn't say that it is a thing that is going to happen. I would say it's almost guaranteed not to happen at launch.
I would agree with that. I think
99% sure it's not going to happen in November.
Agreed.
For two reasons. One, it's just not going to be ready. And even if it was, Nintendo's got their own game to put out in November. They're covered for November, because it's definitely coming out in November. But
hey, by the way, pause. How would you feel if they literally chose the same day? I'm going to double check.
Dude, I think they would do it. I've said several times. I think they're just going to sit right there and say, "Yep, we're here."
Am I crazy? GTA is November 19th, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I'm looking it up. But yeah, so November 19th is the day I predicted Ocarina of Time to come out. It's a Thursday. That's when Nintendo's putting out their games in the United States. Yes. And so is GTA. Is November 9th.
Listen, I don't think that's crazy. But back to the point here. There are some people out here saying with track records that are, goodish, badish, depending on the way that you look at it. I don't know. There's only one person I absolutely trust, and that's Nate. And I know he has talked about the fact that Rockstar is working on.
That's for Nate.
Seeing if they can get it running on the Switch 2. It is something they want to happen. But at this point, I want to go back to what we talked about last week. Basically our whole show was about the Unreal Engine Lumen Light that Epic has basically made for the Switch 2, with the Switch 2 in mind, so it can run more stuff better. They're not the only ones working on this shit. Everybody is going to be working on something like this for their engine to make things run better. And we're seeing how they're doing that. They're going back to the drawing board. They're fixing old ways that they did things that would work with older hardware, but upgrading that and doing it in a different, smarter way to be able to use that on something that has a little less power. It's really smart, and it's awesome that they're going back to do this. I think it's, at this point, it's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when GTA 6 will be on Switch 2. I absolutely 100% believe it will be on Switch 2. I think it's going to be probably around holiday next year. Anywhere from like September to November of next year. 2027 is probably when we'll see it come to Switch 2. Not going to come this year or early next year.
Yeah, I couldn't have less of an opinion on this, because I don't plan on buying the game ever.
I probably don't
unless
either, to be honest.
I think if it comes, I'm not someone who's intrigued by the GTA fad. At this point, I think it's a fad. I think that it's a meme. it's gonna sell bajillion copies. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I mean, and I know a lot of people who really like the older games, like Vice City, like
GTA 6 is the fat, and I think it started with GTA Online. And I was a fan of watching YouTubers play GTA on YouTube and stuff back in the day, like 10, 15 years ago, whenever GTA 5 came out. I was watching YouTubers play. It was interesting. I thought the story was good. I thought the game was good. The story was good. I just have no interest in playing that game. It's fun. Have your GTA.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
have your GTA. I'm not gonna poo in your parade or anything. I'm just saying, like, listen, guys, I don't care.
Yeah,
enjoy it.
In my opinion, though, but where do you stand on this? I mean, I think it's happening. I don't think it's happening at launch. I think it's gonna be next year. You think we're getting GTA 6 on Switch too?
I'm gonna give you a percentage because I'm a numbers boy.
Okay, all right.
I would give you a 75% chance that this game is released on Switch 2 within the next 2 years.
Next 2 years.
Next 2 years.
So, like,
75 is too. I'm sorry, that's way too high. 45% chance. Let me go back. Let me go back here. In 1 year, I give it 75% chance. If it's not out,
okay, so like within the year, let's say
of its
19th
release
to 19th of November, 1 year.
Correct. A 75% chance that we get it. If we don't get it by November 19th of 2027, it drops to like 20%. And then we're not getting it. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen. If it doesn't come out in the first year, which I think is likely, it could. More than half. I'm literally making stuff up. Does it even matter what I'm saying? Probably not. So I'm just making stuff up. Well, I have a better question. I want to know with the chat and the people in the comments, what do you think? Like, legitimately, because I don't care enough, what do you think the chances are GTA 6 ends up on Switch 2? I think it's more than some people might think because of the stuff we talked about last week, but it is still a possibility that Nintendo just goes, don't need it.
No, I honestly think, I think right now, I still think there is right now, the majority of people will say no, it's not going to happen. It can't happen because I don't think they understand what is happening behind the scenes with these developers and these people who make these engines and what they're trying to do with the Switch 2. They're going back and reworking things to make it work with the Switch 2 because the Switch 2 has power to do certain things. It can do a lot of stuff. You just have to come at it at a different angle. And they're learning that, and they're seeing that it still has the potential to run things really, really well as long as you bring it in the right format. I mean, you have to optimize it, obviously, but you have to, it goes so much deeper than that. And I don't think probably 95% of the people out there understand what is actually happening behind the scenes right now to make this stuff happen. The ports on the Switch 2 are only going to get better. I can tell you that for sure. You can believe that or not. I don't really care, but I can tell you for a fact, we will see ports on Switch 2 only getting better, not worse. It will go up before it starts going down. We've not seen the best, that's for sure.
Normally, I don't feed the trolls, but I'm gonna feed this one because I'm laughing at myself. I'll be honest with you. That's why I said I'm making stuff up. I don't know what I'm talking about with GTA 6. Full disclosure, this wasn't even on our set list before like 5 minutes before we started the show. Because Drip was like, "You heard about the GTA thing?" I'm like, "No." I don't have an opinion on it. I tried. I spewed poo-poo out of my mouth, and we move on. You're right. You got me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I also admit it. So there. Haha. Listen, I'm probably too honest at fault sometimes, but
hey,
you're not gonna catch me.
You're a numbers guy. You're a numbers guy, and it's a fad. It's a fad. No, I don't know. People love GTA. It's a thing people love.
People love GTA.
To us, it's like, yeah, that's not my thing.
I'm not a hipster, but I feel like it comes across as I'm a hipster because I'm like, I don't like GTA because everyone likes it. I literally just don't. I just don't care. I just don't care. I'd like.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Just don't care. Yeah. So it's all good, local. Wait, no, loco. All good, loco. Anyway,
yeah.
Let's move on to something that I do care about because I think this is hilarious. Did you hear about this Valve news?
Oh my God, no! I did not know anything about this till I looked at the set list you made. That is fucking hilarious.
So to catch people,
why do they do this every time?
I'm gonna be in the beginning. I'm gonna start where a year ago, Because, by the way, the Steam Machine was supposed to release like 7 months ago at the latest, and it didn't. Or at least like 4 months ago at the latest.
Yeah. Beginning of this year, right?
D-Brand, a company you guys should know. I have their phone case on my phone right now. I love this thing. I have the D-Brand kill switch. I reviewed that on my YouTube channel, etc. They are a company, and if you know D-Brand, they're kind of spunky. They do funny things. They're edgy. They're weird. They're for a phone case, phone skin company. They're edgy and weird, which is bizarre on its own. They do things like this all the time, and something they did was for the new Steam Machine, the GameCube, if you will. They released not a skin, but a case for the shell box for the Steam Machine that looked like the companion cube from I lost the Portal from Portal. Okay, if you played Portal, you know the companion cube. They literally put the companion cube on top of the Steam Machine, and it makes it look like it's cool. It's just supposed to be. It looks cool. It's expensive, and they started their advertising like a year ago on this thing.
Yeah,
and I was like, wow. They had to, in my head, I was like, they had to have gotten the rights for this. There is no way that a big company like D-Brand who would get caught would just like do it and hope for good vibes, bro. You know? And yeah, it turns out
if anybody's gonna do it, they're gonna do it.
Yeah, of course. Someone in the comments of a video I watched put it really well. It was like better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
Yeah, but it's not, because they've already done this once. They did this with the
They've done many
PlayStation
times,
5.
They've done this a lot.
PlayStation 5 plates on the side. They got in trouble for those because they looked just like they were the same thing. They ended up changing them. They went back and changed them so they didn't have like the hard edges. They're like the curved ones, and they look stupid in my opinion. Sorry, I don't like them.
They did this with Tears of the Kingdom. They released like a Tears of the Kingdom looking Switch 1 skin to mimic the OLED. They literally copied it like not 1-to-1, but really close. Almost 1-to-1 of the OLED Special Edition Tears of the Kingdom Switch. They released a skin that looked just like it. Like they've done this before, and they got away with that one. That one you can still buy that, but they didn't. This one is so egregious. It's not a skin. It's like a collector's edition thing at this point. It comes in a giant. Well, it used to come. It's not anymore. It came in a collector's edition box. It was a talking piece, whatever you call it. It was a talking point, centerpiece of your Steam Machine. It was supposed to luxury item
starter.
Yeah, it was. It's anyway. Valve shut it down because of course they would. Because why would they not just get the fucking rights? It's already an expensive thing. So just pay the fees, raise the price on it a little bit, and so you can actually sell it. Like, I don't understand. I thought it would be cool that if it was like a Valve, what's the word I'm looking for? Not branded, license. Thank you, Drip.
Yes.
A Valve.
I was letting you work it out, man. You had it.
A Valve licensed. I thought it'd be cool if it was a Valve licensed thing. It wasn't. I don't know why it was. D-Brand, what are you doing, guys? Just make it like just license it.
You would assume it is because of the way it looks. It's like it's not like they tried to like.
No.
Oh, we'll just change it up. No, it's just the fucking thing. It just is what it is.
Yeah. The Nintendo equivalent, Drip, is if D-Brand releases a Sheikah Slate case. That is the Sheikah Slate 1-to-1.
A question mark block case of the same thing that goes on. It goes on a
GameCube. Like what are we doing, D-Brand? Just get the rights. Pay the fees. Like I'm sure. Yeah. I thought Valve would think it'd be cool. Literally, again, one of my first thoughts when I remember this like it was yesterday because I was thinking, keep this in your head because one day this might be relevant. And literally, this is that day. And I was thinking, I thought Valve would think get a kick out of this and be like, of course we're a sign off on this. This is great. Like Portal's is a iconic game, and the Steam Machine is an iconic release. And this would have been an iconic duo, and they shut it down because they didn't get permission. D-Brand, what you ruined this? You ruined a good thing.
They
D-Brand.
did because I guarantee if they'd have came to them and said, "Hey, let's do," they'd have been like, "Fuck yeah, that's awesome. That's sick. Yeah, you're gonna cut us in on it, but of course,
we're gonna make more money on this thing. We're already struggling to make money on to begin with. Yeah, sign us up. Like." Of course, this is D-Brand's fault. This is not, again, it sounds like we're Valve apologists, but this is not a Valve. Yes, Valve is protecting their IP because they deserve a cut. They're literally stealing their design. Just ask for permission. Valve gets a cut. They make more money.
It would have been a cool thing.
It would have been great.
A cool thing.
It's hilarious though. D-Brand is hilarious how dumb they are.
How do you just keep doing this? That's what I don't understand. Like, it's
a shtick.
Doing this.
It's a shtick now. They want to get the publicity. I think it's what they did. All this for publicity, and it works.
That's true because we talk about it. We've talked about it every time they've done something like this. So it works. It works.
It works. You know, it doesn't work anymore.
Physical discs in your PlayStation.
No, it still works. That's a lie. That's clickbait.
Oh, shit. Okay.
They still work. You can plug them in. They still work, but they will not work on the. Yeah. Well, I haven't tried it yet. My PS5 is over at the new place, so I can't even try it if I wanted to right now. But I think PS5 discs still work. But your PS5 discs officially will not work in the PlayStation 6 unless for unseen events that they somehow release a disc drive for the PS6. That'd be crazy if they did. How crazy would that be? Just a PS5 disc tray for the PS6. How crazy would that be? But what we're saying tonight with the main headline here is that Sony officially announced the death of physical gaming media on the Sony platforms starting in 2028.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. Oh, no. My bad. Oh. Whoops. Sorry. Wrong button.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. That's the right button, Drip. How dare you cheer for such a thing?
Yeah! Woo! Sorry, I'm kidding. Listen,
we are now having openings on Drifty Podcast. You guys can submit your application to this Google Drive form, and we will have a new go ahead, Drip.
I'm joking.
You're fired.
I'm joking, obviously, but you know, everybody that hangs out here knows I've been all digital for a while. The writing's been on the wall. I was not surprised to see this morning. I'm surprised in a few things about this announcement, but I wasn't surprised to see it. I got some numbers for you, and then we can open this up and go several different ways. I got some numbers for you. Did you know that around 95% of all video games sold in the world are digital? 95% in the world.
Doesn't surprise me at all about that.
Obviously, mobile, PC, 100%. Obviously, we know that.
Yeah.
Sony themselves say their sales on PlayStation are 80 to 85% digital. 80 to 85%. And I can tell you right now, around 5 or 6 years ago, it was much closer to 50-50.
Honestly, that is a bit of a shock to hear that official number, that it's literally as low right now.
I figured
20%.
You would think that is crazy. That's why I didn't tell you until just
if I were to look at my Switch 2, library right now, it would be about 90% of the games I bought are digital.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not true, but a high number. And the majority is digital. But in the grand scheme of things, most games, there's so many advantages to digital. Like, let's just start with this. I'm admitting, and those of you at home should admit this too, that there are way more advantages to digital than physical. It's just a fact. We wanted this. I was a kid that grew up in the Spotify takeover of streaming music. I mean, I also grew up in the LimeWire, and so that you going back even farther, right? I was a little bit young for that, but still in it. I was doing it like everyone else. This was a dream of everyone's. I mean, I don't want to pretend like this wasn't a dream of everyone to live in a world where physical media was gone. But that's the thing. That's the idea. But in practice, it's not good. It doesn't take away from the advantages of digital, but it takes away from our options. And if you take away options, that hurts the consumer at the end of the day. So removing an option from the market is a bad thing for the market. And not to mention the 20% of people who still collect physical media, which is not insignificant.
Yeah.
You just remove that market. You remove the ability for them to collect their physical media.
I think that's the most important part of it. Yeah. I think that's the most important part of all of it. We're going to have people, I guarantee somebody in the comments or somebody in the chat is going to say, well, if it's digital, you don't own it. But I got news for you. If it's physical, you still don't fucking own it. 99% of the time. At this point, even the physical discs you get, especially from Sony, there's a day one patch. There's something that has to be downloaded that's massive. So if they shut down the servers, that disc is worthless anyway. It's not going to work. It's not going to do what it, and that has been for quite some time. And I know that sucks. I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, you're wrong and these companies are right. That sucks. It does suck. Especially for the people who really want to have that stuff. It sucks. And you're right. It takes away our options. And that sucks. But that argument that you don't own it, like you don't own it either way. Sorry to tell you. And it's been like that for quite some time.
Actually, Drip, it's always been, if you've ever, going back to VHS days, if you're old enough, I don't think there's anybody older than VHS here. Like, what was before VHS? I don't know, because I wasn't there. I don't think there really was much.
Laser discs.
There were other options. Don't get me wrong, but like the VHS was the first one to take off for the masses to get media in people's houses, right? But going back to those days, most of us here should remember that. You remember when you put the thing in and you get the fuzziness and everything, it's warming up, and it starts to spin the tape. The first thing you see is a big badge
FBI warning
with some scary words. FBI warning. You've never owned the content that you're watching, but here it's always been that way.
That too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've never owned the content, but Drip, but you did own the physical piece of hardware that the license lived on. You didn't have the rights to sell that digital. You didn't have the rights to sell the content on the disc or distribute it, but you did have the right to play it, duplicate it, do whatever the fuck you want with it, because that is yours. You didn't have certain rights.
Yeah.
And those certain things being piracy, etc. But you did have the right to do whatever the fuck you wanted with it outside of a handful of things that involve piracy.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't get that with digital. You get a lot of things with digital, a lot of good things, mostly convenience related, but you do not get the right to do whatever you want with it. And you certainly don't get the right to keep it, which is a big one. They can't come to your house and take your VHS tape or your video game. They cannot do that.
Well,
but what they can do is do that with a digital product.
Yeah, they 100% can. And you're right, but the only thing I would like just add to that is kind of what I was just saying. Even if you have that physical disc now, it's like if they shut down the servers, cool, you can have your piece of plastic, but it doesn't do anything.
Well, like for the games that are server related,
and Nintendo first party games are still all on the cartridge. Those would be fine for now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we'll get into that part of all this because it's coming. All that's coming. But that's the thing. Like for collectors, this sucks. But I think for me, I think that the people sitting here screaming, you don't own it. Like your argument's been dead for quite some time. It's been dead for a long time.
I don't think that's I think it's a vocal minority at this point. People who are like,
if you want that physical piece of plastic, that case on your shelf, so I get that. I get it. I totally get that. And that sucks. Maybe they will do that though. We don't know. That's kind of where I want to go with this right now. We don't know what they're going to do because they didn't say shit. They just said that they aren't going to be making discs. They never said they weren't going to be putting boxes in stores with codes because that's how it was with PC at first too. You can still get boxes and codes.
The box code thing, I don't care. That's not a solution.
And
by the way, neither is key cards. But
right.
I digress.
But that's my point is we don't know what they're going to do. So maybe for that collector who just wants to have the boxes, I mean, that might be your only option to have it. But it's still not a physical thing. But again, going back to what we have now anyway, half these games, I mean, think about this. How big is GTA 6? How many gigabytes is GTA 6 going to be?
This is probably a 200 gigabyte game if I had to guess.
So they're going to put 2 discs in that? No, it makes no sense.
They wouldn't anyway.
Exactly.
And you're right. It's already becoming a problem where
yes,
yeah, go ahead.
We're already there. We are already there. The writing has been on the wall for this for so long. And it's happening. I know it's going to piss people off. And I get everything you're saying about it. Like it takes choice away and it sucks. It's true. It is true. My biggest problem with what they're doing and how they did this is what happens to, okay, you have a library of physical PlayStation 5 games, PlayStation 4 games. I don't know how far back you want to go, but like you can put your PlayStation 4 games in your PlayStation 5 that has a disc drive and play them. It's got backwards compatibility. Now, when we get to 2028, I'm imagining they're still going to be putting out games for the PlayStation 5 at that point. So you're telling me that you're still going to be you're still in the generation taking away physical games. What about all the physical games that people bought before that? What are we doing here? What are we going to do with that?
Are you talking about backwards compatibility? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about the physical games for the PlayStation 5 that you have. Is there going to be anything, something that is like, okay, because it sounds like the rumors are that Microsoft is going to do something like this too, but there's also rumors that they're going to do some sort of program where you could put your disc in your Xbox right now and it will read it and say, okay, you now have a digital version of that. You don't have to worry about your disc anymore.
I'd be happy with that. I mean, I'm not happy. Yeah. I'm not happy with the situation, but I'd be thrilled with that. Personally.
The fact that nothing came with this announcement and there's none of that, like nothing like, hey, this is happening, but, starting this date, whatever games you have, if you put them in your disc slot, before you buy your PlayStation 6, clearly you have a PlayStation 5 or 4 because you've been using these discs on it. Put them in there. It'll register to your account. You've got a digital copy. You're not going to lose your games. Like, why can't they just say that? Why can't we have that? I feel like that would like soften the blow of all this a lot. It's not going to, not for everybody, obviously. Not for everybody. But
it'll soften the blow, but it's still going to crash.
Yeah. I mean, it's still bad. It's still not good. But, I mean...
Can I say something real quick? Because I think we have somebody in the chat. I think they mean well. I don't know if they misunderstand the situation or they misunderstand what we're saying. I'm not sure. I'm not in their mind. But what I'm reading here makes me want to comment. We are not talking about... Because we've talked about this extensively before. And I've been an advocate for people who have no or little internet access, that people need a way to get their games. We are not talking about streaming video games from an internet connection. We are talking about we're already there. What you are saying in the chat is already a problem that exists because, again, for example, GTA 6 is not going to be the disc is not going to be fully on the, even if there was a disc, by the way, there's no disc in the
there's no disc. I was going to say,
but even if there was a disc, it would not house the whole game. You would still require internet connection to download the whole game because they're too cheap to put into Blu-ray discs to allow you to install the game. So we've already, this announcement makes no change on the situation. Those people who suffer from lack of internet connection are it's already a problem for them, and this announcement changes nothing. It changes nothing. The only thing it changes is, again, not nothing, but the only thing it changes is that now you can guarantee you're gonna need some sort of internet connection for every game for that platform. Whereas some games right now are on the disc. You can just download it that way from the disc. But now it's just a guarantee that every game, you have to consider that for every game now, not just some games. Or it really depends. I'm not sure what the rate, how many games come out fully on disc anymore. I don't know. I know Nintendo first party, all of them forever have always come out except on cartridge or disc. Yeah.
But Pokopia is not. But I guess that's not
first party. It's a weird, Pokemon is a weird one because it's not really first party.
That's the only one though. But I mean, and that's another thing too. The storage, that's another problem. When you go into all digital too, you have to put these games somewhere. Your hard drive situation, and that's some of the problem that's causing a lot of this anyways. The cost of storage.
Yeah, oh my God, I wanted to go in this direction too, because if you think about it, this Ramageddon thing heightens this announcement's horribleness.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
They just announced, not Sony, but somebody just announced, I forget, one of the storage companies announced a 3 terabyte stick for your PS5. It costs like specifically for your PS5 Pro, I think. It's branded toward that because it's fast. Apparently it's like $3,000. That's 3 PS5 Pros. And then a couple dinners on top of that. Yeah. Just for 3 terabytes. Which 3 terabytes, that might sound like a lot of storage. I wouldn't need that. Listen, guys.
when you got 100 GB games.
You have 100 GB games. That's not that much. Terabytes are no longer huge. Terabytes are like the new 100 GB.
Yeah.
Like the old fat, like 10 years ago, 100 GB. If you had a 250 GB SSD, it's like, yo, this is sweet.
Yeah.
That's the
now,
terabytes.
That's
the new 250.
Get you a game, two games, and a couple indie games, maybe. I mean, yeah, even on Switch now. Like, that's the thing. Even Switch 2, because I had a 1 terabyte SD card for my Switch, and I didn't fill it up, and I have a shitload of games, shitload of digital games.
That's also Nintendo compresses their games really well to fit on.
But even now, like, I have a 512, and I don't have that much on my Switch 2, but it's all new stuff. Well, and some old stuff. But I'm over halfway full already. And I haven't even gone back to the library to, like, re-download stuff because I'm like, I want to. But at the same time, it's like, you know, there's games coming out I want to play. I want to make sure there's room. I don't really want to I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a big problem too. It's not a good thing. It's not. I am someone who's been digital for a long time, so it doesn't really fucking matter to me. Me getting like, oh yeah, like, I'm joking. Obviously joking. But if you are going to see this announcement and act surprised and mad, like, where the fuck have you been then? Like, where have you been? It's not great. No, it sucks. But this has been the trajectory of what is going to be happening for years. Years. We've been talking about this for years and years.
It's been approaching for as long as our podcast has been around. We have been inching closer towards this announcement, and now today's the day we get it.
And who's next? That's the next question. Who's next?
Xbox. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't already announced it themselves, but the next console is not going to have a disk drive. We knew that because the next console is not a console, it's a computer. That's not going to have a disk drive.
Yeah.
Sounds like the solution for Xbox is already out there, as you pointed out. I didn't hear about that. That's interesting.
Yeah, well, those are rumors.
That's a great solution. If the rumor is true, that's a great solution.
Yeah.
To a problem that is now being manufactured into existence.
Yeah. Well, and it's not really. It's manufactured into existence, but it's all we have all collectively made this very easy for them to justify by buying digital and going so hard into digital, and the fucking numbers are there. It's so easy for them to justify.
Correct, but what I've been advocating has been making the physical games not go away, because that's dumb. That only hurts the consumer. It helps the corporations. I don't like that. I don't like to help corporations and hurt consumers. But what I do like is a compromise. I'm generous. I could just say, fuck you, corporation.
Guy.
I could be completely, left wing on this and be like, fuck the corporations, burn to the ground, give me what I want, or you're gonna die. That's what I could be. I'm not quite all the way there. I'm somewhere in the middle of that, and I will compromise with you, and let's transition the physical game market into a premium experience, a not limited. I hate limited. Just premium experience where if you buy the physical games will now cost more than the digital, but you get a game with the data on it, and you get a baseball card, and you get a little statue, and
a stick of gum, and a little baseball card, and a box of Cracker Jacks.
It's the option to get it. If they insist on being absolutely fucking assholes and making sure that every profit is up their buttholes and out of our pockets, then at the very least that what they could do is not get rid of this part of the market that still many of us enjoy, and just make it a more premium experience, aka raise the price of physical games. We'll pay the premium. Just don't get rid of it, and they won't even do that for us. You know why, Drip? Because they're making everybody broke from Remageddon, so they can't afford the premium games. So they're like, well, no, they're already broke. We have their money already. They can't spend more money. We got it all already. So we'll just get rid of this. It's fine.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know. How long? I mean, it's inevitable.
You good?
This is I think my little battery chargers dumped some fresh batteries out.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
This is a Nintendo podcast, so let's do some speculation on when we will see Nintendo go all digital, because I think they'll be the last ones.
Correct.
But it's going to happen.
I mean, this Sony, it's important to mention. I think we mentioned it. This is 2028. This is not even happening now.
Right. We have,
and there is a possibility.
Year.
There's a possibility that the PS5 6 does release next year, and there is discs at launch. This is a weird possibility that is. It's a non-zero possibility that this could happen. We could see a PS5 6 with a disc drive edition still with this announcement. It's all but confirmed with this, but it's not, importantly to note, not confirmed. So the PS6 could launch next year with a disc drive option. That costs more money, of course, with discs at launch. And then eventually they just stop producing them. This is a possibility. I don't know if it's going to happen, but your question, when does Nintendo do this? I mean, certainly not soon. I mean,
you don't think?
I don't. Again,
I think they'll be the last
complete and utter. I'm gonna bring it to the chat. I want to hear the chat, the YouTube comment section, all that. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this very thing. I'm curious what you say, because what I'm gonna say right now is a guess, because I'm just guessing, because that's what most of us on YouTube do. I'm guessing mid 2030. We're just throwing it out there. It's
full digital, no cartridges, no discs or whatever it is they're doing.
Yeah, no earlier than 5 years from now. No earlier. Okay. And 5 years even seems too soon. I'm thinking more like 10 years at the possibility of them doing
So you think
this.
like probably the next generation, the next full generation for Nintendo? Because you got to remember, Nintendo's new. You don't think
the generation after next. The Switch 2, assuming it's a normal generation that lasts 6 or 7 years at most.
I don't think it will. I think it's going to do what they did with the Switch 1. They're going to go 10 years.
If we're all of these are hypothetical, everything, but like hypothetically, if the Switch 2 is 10 years long, then yes, next generation. But if it's a normal generation, it's gonna be more like 2 generations from now. But there's semantics. We're all guessing.
Yeah, that's Jimmy just put something in the chat. The cards are too small, and they're not fast enough. They're not fast enough. That's why
we're being bottlenecked.
That's why Ubisoft didn't even put the Star Wars game they have, whatever the fuck it is, Outlaws, on a cartridge, because they aren't fast enough. They don't read fast enough. The internal memory does. They don't. And we will talk about the Ocarina of Time price in the after show. So stick around for that if you guys are here on YouTube. I think that you're probably close to right as far as full digital for Nintendo. They'll be the holdouts. They'll be the ones that wait the longest. They're kind of behind on everything anyway.
Sorry, I had to stop you because it's not quite holdouts. I don't think Nintendo's numbers are the same as Sony's. I think Nintendo's numbers are much higher. I think the Nintendo audience, I'm guessing, but I think my educated guess is the Nintendo audience is a higher percentage. It's probably not majority, but it's probably more like 60-40. Physical to digital, being the 40%.
I would bet it's more. Being
I'm guessing.
Portable console, I would bet, and the reason being is the same reasoning I have. If my Switch gets stolen, it's fine. I guess that sucks, but I don't lose all my games with it.
Right.
When you're taking it out of the house and things like happen, like that's like I know a lot of people think about that. Like your PlayStation doesn't leave your house most of the time.
Hey, mine just took a ride, okay?
Yeah,
I just took mine for a nice 45-minute drive. I opened the windows for that sucker.
I know some backpack warriors that are taking the PlayStations everywhere. So
people are rucking around with their PlayStations on their back and have the Vitcher glasses on. Yeah, they got the Vitcher glasses on. They got their ruck pack with a PS5 and a beefy battery bank on their hip. Oh yeah, and they're losing weight while gaming.
But
hey.
I think that there's a lot of people going digital with the Switch 2. With the Switch 1, I know that's where it really started for me. And I think that you're probably right around the time as far as no games. No like physical games. But I think it starts with what we've seen the other companies do this generation.
Gemini says 50-50. Thank you, Jimmy. Which
cool.
I can see that. I mean,
that's interesting. That's interesting.
Because I take a lot advantage of mostly the digital games I buy on Nintendo are sale games. I rarely buy a digital game that is a full price game, with the exception of the Switch 2 era. Now that the Switch 2 has come around, I am more like an 80-20 digital to physical.
Yeah, I'm 100%. But okay, but here's my point. I think we're going to start seeing them do what PlayStation 7. Yeah, okay, that's about what I saw too. The Switch is the interesting one though. We'll talk about that more in a second. I think that something is going to come out this generation from Nintendo that's all digital. We've seen
I agree.
Sony already do that. We've seen Microsoft already do that. And Nintendo's a little bit behind on everything anyway. They're starting to not be as much, but they are.
I wouldn't call it behind. They're not behind. This is not a positive trend.
Okay,
because
it's
again,
not a positive trend, but they are behind on everything.
You're correct. You're correct.
Years, as far as graphics and things in modern gaming, they are behind. Innovation,
yes.
No. They're ahead, but
they've been innovating.
Else, yeah. I think the Switch Lite 2 could possibly be digital.
I think it's in the bag that they take out the cartridge slot. Yeah, it's to save some dough for them and for us. Because if us saving dough means we're more likely to buy it, and them saving dough is saving dough, but they're going to make the same profits.
Yeah,
just saving a few bucks,
and it gives you that little bit of a push.
I don't want it.
Wants to go.
I say that as a fake analyst, as I am. But
you're a numbers guy, bro. You're a numbers guy.
I'm a number.
You are definitely
75%. Wait, no, 45%. Wait, I don't know.
Yep, numbers guy. The margins are slim here, people.
I'm Comrade G, the numbers man. I am the statistician for the comrades.
Next.
I actually was responsible for decoding the Oppenheimer bomb. Thank you very much.
That's true. I was there. I saw it. It was crazy. Yeah, I think we'll see probably a Switch Lite 2 that is digital, possibly even if they're going to go for it, maybe we'll see them do something with like a revised Switch 2 that's all digital, and then a Switch 2 Pro as well that has that extra power, that mid-gen refresh, and then they refresh this bad boy. They did that. I mean, Xbox did that. Microsoft has done it. We've seen Sony does it now too. My PlayStation 5 doesn't have a disk drive. At launch, they had those. And I mean, God, Xbox did it. Not even this generation. They did it last generation with the Xbox One. They did the all-digital Xbox One just to try it out because they knew what they were doing. I think Nintendo is going to do it this generation, and I think you're right about the game thing. They're going to hold out. They'll be the last ones to have physical games for sure. But it's...
I want to highlight something for our audience because you're too far gone for this. You've already sold all your physical media of all types.
Yeah, it's all.
I just want to shout out for those few people out there who may listen to our show, and few in general, who still enjoy the analog experience of life. We are in a digital society. I'm again not going to pretend like I don't live in this digital society. I do. But it is nice to take a break from time to time from this digital society. And plop a record down on a turntable, or pop in a Blu-ray disc, which is better quality than any streaming service you can out there. Okay, and they can't update the picture later on and make it worse, like some of these Disney Plus games or shows or whatever. Blah blah blah. Like the data's the same, can't change it. Or just yesterday, we had a predicament. I had to drive Abby's mom's car to our new place, and she drove my car. In Abby's mom's car, she did not have an aux cable readily available for me, nor did she have Bluetooth in her car that we could figure out how it worked, because it's weird. So I was at a conundrum. What do I do? Like, how do I want to listen to some music in the car. What do I do? My moron brain said, as I'm looking at a CD player, and I went, oh, right. I have CDs in my car, not because I'm old and drove when CDs were popular. I'm 30. How old am I? 31. I'll be 32 soon. Like, I'm not that old where I was driving CDs in my car, but I was a passenger with CDs in the car. I remember what the experience was like, and I was like, oh, right. She has a CD player, and I bought CDs at when I was buying some records the one time. I bought some CDs. So I was like, wow, for $1, I get the best of Billy Joel, like 40 songs. Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
For $2, I get Spirit. What's the album for Rush? I forget what the title is, but that's a Rush album I like. And I bought Silk Sonic. Yes, Silk Sonic released a CD because they know their audience, and I bought that. If you know, you know. And I brought CDs and was listening to CDs on the way moving yesterday, just yesterday. It's just because digital exists doesn't mean it has to replace everything in our life and we have to change our lives. Why can't it be an addition of our lives? I think people are so, their mindset is so narrow. No offense, Drip, but like I'm kind of talking to you. Like you're looking at life a little bit like this instead of like I'm adding to my life. And I feel like people like you are almost subtracting from their life. And forgetting,
like you, he said.
Yeah, because you didn't just stop buying physical media. You sold everything and switched. That's why.
Okay, but can I explain my side of this?
Yeah, I feel free. Feel free. Open
because I feel like you're missing the whole point of what this is for me.
Okay, I probably am.
It's to be able to experience the rest of my life and not have to worry about that thing. It simplifies things for me. It puts that part of it away. I don't have to worry about all these things, this, that. No, it's all right here. It's cool. This is that thing. It's all
that
here.
very context.
It's simplified. Yeah,
that very context is gaming. I agree with you because I'm the same way. The Switch
it's the same way with like my music, because I want my music. I want all of it. But I don't. I know it's
that you start to lose me
for me to
start to lose me on that one though.
Okay, I want it all in one place. It simplifies things for me. It's the ease of use, and I understand what you're saying, and I feel like it's just a different mindset, and I understand where you're at with that. I'm not really being narrow with it. I'm kind of looking in a broader way, just in a very different way than you are. It's very same, but very different.
It's very same and very different. Yes, that is correct.
Did somebody?
Oh, that's the wrong one. We got to play that one now too.
They're very same, but they're also very different.
Did somebody say meatloaf?
No,
I didn't. Did you say meatloaf?
For me, it's simplifying things.
Maybe it's not you. I mean, maybe it's probably not. Actually, it's not. It's not you. I use you as an example. You're my. I'm putting you on blast here. But like, I think there are people, especially like kids growing up today, as the old man Jeeb says. The kids growing up, I think they're growing up in a narrow-minded world. Although not all of them. A lot of kids are using that as it's a fad to get a CRT TV and play a SNES or all
you know what I mean? An old phone.
Not all the kids. Not all the kids, but a lot. But like most of the kids growing up these days are growing up in a narrow-minded way of like, well, digital's better. And yes, correct, child. Digital's better in every way.
It is.
But you know where it's not better? In experience. And you're not learning. You're only learning about the digital world. You're not learning about the analog world at all. It doesn't mean just because we have digital doesn't mean we have to disbar analog.
You're right. Most kids doesn't mean that.
And the problem is, as most kids are growing up,
don't care about that though. They don't care about that experience.
They don't know what
they
don't know what they don't have. I don't know what. Do you know what the Man in the Mountain, the experience of looking at the Man in the Mountain? Do you know what that's like?
So you're going to tell me that every kid out there doesn't know that they love listening to music on a record or on a CD?
I think everybody doesn't know what they don't know.
That's fine, but
because it's about in life. You figure out, like, you learn that, oh wait, I actually like yams. I went my whole life not learning. I've actually liked yams. I should have been eating. And that's an example I'm trying to get at. It's like you didn't know you didn't like yams because you told yourself you didn't like yams, or like, you know, you just didn't try them. But then you suddenly tried them one day, and it's like, oh, that's cool. But if one day there was no more yams to be had because the corporations took the yams away because it wasn't profitable, you never get to eat the fucking yams.
Okay, all right, fair.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fine. Okay, cool. I like that.
That's what I'm saying. I hope that I think that might be the best analogy I ever had.
I was about to say that. I think that might be, of every fucking analogy in this entire show that you've ever done, that might be the best one. You shut me up completely. I like that. No notes. Done. Great.
We need that clipped, because I don't think I'm ever going to come up with a better analogy than that.
Dude, what'd you have? Did you just black out?
That is my point of what I'm trying to get at. I just want a kid to experience the yams, but unfortunately, our corporate overlords are not going to give them that opportunity.
That's fair.
And some kids might enjoy the yams. Most kids probably won't. You know, rich people drink fine wine and love it. You know why we don't love it? Because we never had it. but I guarantee you try some of these. If you had a wine cellar that had $1 billion of wine in it that you could just go try.
I've tried fine wine. It's not that fucking great.
That's another. I'm trying to ruin my good analogy.
Yeah,
with
just
the
shut
worst
up.
one.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop. Let it go. You did so good. Stop.
With the final with my best analogy ever. I think it's a fitting way to wrap up the last show in the basement. I finished this basement with a banger. This is the last time I look at this space while live on a podcast.
All right, basement.
Here we are
for the basement.
It's empty. It's empty. We're gone, baby. We're leaving. We're out.
We started this podcast in that basement and this basement. I'm keeping
my
basement.
We did. And in the after show, which I will not subject the people who clicked on this video for other reasons to it, but the people who are on the stream, I want you to go on a little ride with us, a little memory lane of, I'm going to show you guys the first YouTube video I ever made, which is also what the basement looked like when we started this podcast. So we're going to watch that in the after show. But for those of you guys listening on the audio sides or watching this on YouTube after the live stream is already concluded, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week. Stream
later.
And now we enter the after show. If you're in the stream, don't go anywhere. Back. We're not done. Drip's leaving. He's gone. We're doing the after show music now. It's the after show. Hello, chat. How we doing? Good to see you. Good to have you. The last after show in the basement. Physical media all day. Hell yeah. Black Star, for sure. I mean, like, again, I'm not anti-digital and I'm not pro-physical. I just want options, man. Just give me the options, man. I'm hearing sounds. I think the sound was the sound of the dog food being put into the dog bowls, but that was I'm waiting for Drip. I'll say it. Drip. I was just hearing a sound upstairs. It's so empty down here that I'm hearing more sounds. I was just hearing the sound of the dog food being scooped, and I thought like something was happening. I was like,
oh my god, really?
What's going on? Yeah, just there's nothing to stop the sound now. It just comes right down.
You don't need music from me, do you?
No, I got the Wii music that I always have.
Really quick before we do the basement stuff, I want to go back. Oh, you little fucker! Damn it! Got those little gnats down here. Who said that? Was it Jimmy? Ocarina of Time price.
Shout out to Jimmy. A lot of good stuff to say in the chat tonight.
Yeah. All you guys, everybody.
Yeah,
everybody. Yeah. What was it? What were you talking about? The price of Ocarina of Time. Is that a thing? Did they announce that?
It's right here. Don't forget Ocarina of Time, $60. I think Jimmy's speculating. We do not have an actual price.
I think he said earlier that they announced the price.
Jimmy, are you sure?
Or maybe it was leaked or something. Find out.
Yeah, I don't think we know for sure.
I don't see anything yet, but yeah, put it at Jimmy. What were we talking about there?
It leaked. I mean, where did it leak from, Jimmy? Because I mean, was it one of these fake leakers who are just pretending to leak information after someone like Nate puts the real information out there? Because we got a lot of those people on the internet. Unfortunately, for-profit companies only want to make decisions that will make them the most pennies. And that's the company's job. And I don't want to shit on companies too hard because there's a lot of legitimate companies who are evil overlords. They're just for-profit companies. Plenty of for-profit companies that are not evil. They're just not the big ones. The only way you get to be that big is if you are evil. It's just a fact. My opinion, but it's a fact.
I'm not seeing anybody I can trust saying anything about this, but I do see a lot about it. $60 seems.
I think it'll be 70 personally. I think it'll be 60 digital. That makes more sense. Jimmy had asked a question.
Anything.
I'm not Jimmy. Somebody else. Flea.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything.
Flea said. So did you turn off Minish Cap or whatever it is? As again, we'll go back to this scene.
Shit.
You can see. It's not running because the Wii U is also gone too. I took the Wii U over as well. The only thing left on this shelf is Legos. It is the rest of the Deku Tree that I could not fit in the box with the Deku Tree. By the way, they got over the new house safe and sound. It's over there, perfectly fine. And I got the Game Boy Lego, as you can see. That's still here. I could not fit that. Legos I'm taking over in big boxes with lots of padding to protect them. So it's taking a while to get the Legos over there, but slowly and steady, we're getting a bunch of Legos over there.
How far is it from you? How far is it from where you're at now? What's the
20 miles equates to 45 minutes.
Okay.
That's the Midwest for you. 20 miles in the East Coast is like 2 hours. You know. But over here, that's about 45 minutes. I'm in the wrong scene. Deckatry is gone selling his too. I'm not selling. Do not start that rumor, Jimmy. It is. I'm gonna take a picture when I get.
Mine's on eBay. If anybody's interested, it's on eBay.
I can't
still in the box.
You, can I do? Hey, I'll do free videos for you. Well, not free.
No.
I'll do videos for you. I'll take a Deckatry.
No.
That's right. You got your AI overlords are making your videos now.
Yeah. Yep. I got help. They cut him down. I can do the rest.
If you guys didn't know, Dripfire Jeep. Just saying.
That's not true. I did not.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine with it. But I do kind of miss it. I do miss editing for you. That was a lot of fun. But I've moved on. You've moved on. It's okay. I forgive you.
Oh.
But you fired me.
I didn't fire you. Fire me from this fucking show every week.
But I had you back.
Who knows? I might have you back. Could happen.
Well then.
Yeah.
Tony Pony. So let me switch to this scene right now. Oh, this is the chat. This is the chat. You guys know what the chat looks like. This is where it'll behind the scenes. This is the little plugin I use on Chrome to show the chat on the screen. I go over here and I click a button and there. See? Wow. A little behind the scenes. I have a video. That's the wrong thing. Where is this video? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, find it first.
Hopefully I didn't just show like our stream key or something. Okay, so I'm actually gonna turn off the music.
Oh my god! Whoa!
So this is the very first video I made on YouTube.
I remember this.
Yeah, I remember this. This is actually in the backyard of this current house I'm living in right now, and I actually have a backyard and everything. I got like a property to like manage and take care of. I'm actually excited to like plant stuff and do stuff.
Dude,
wait, hold on.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, wrong. Hold on. I left a comment up on the screen. I'm gonna get rid of that. Beep. There we go. But this is my first attempt at B-roll. It's so bad, but it's actually not bad though. It's bad, but it's not
terrible.
Bad. I've seen worse B-roll.
I've definitely seen worse B-roll.
Here it is. Look at this guy. This is the same room.
Oh, look at that. Dude, look at that zip-up hoodie. Look at that Trip Media Gaming zip-up hoodie.
Still own that. It no longer looks like that because all the even that look how faded it is there.
Yeah,
all that shit fell off. But I mean, let's just do a little freeze frame right here. This is the very room that I'm currently sitting in. I mean, let me go back to this. As you can see, I've upgraded equipment. That was my old computer with a Logitech C920 webcam, the iconic original. You can see in this scene as well, I got my Switch Lite, if you got a keen eye over here, my Switch Lite with a skin on it that now belongs to, who bought that? Was it, I lost their name. It's in my head and I lost it. Nerd Giant? No. KG. No. Somebody bought this. I don't know who. There's a link between worlds right there. What else is back here? The same lamps. You can see I got the same lamps back there. Record player. TV has changed. That was a different TV. That was two TVs.
That was the one that got fried by the storm, right?
That's correct. I still got that Uncle Jeep sign I made me where my hands are in the way. I got that BB-8 still. It's on the set. But the room. I mean, I'm trying to highlight the room here, and obviously the camera quality is way better now than it used to be. But I mean, it's the same place, man. And the same angle, the desk in the same spot. It's just like slightly adjusted. And
this was 2021. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Let me double check that. It says it at the bottom here, right? When did I put? I posted this 5 years ago. It says, usually March 4th, 2021. This is a few days before your birthday. Happy birthday, Trip.
Oh yeah.
It's the same room, man. It's obviously this is how far we've come. Look how bad this looks. I mean, it looks really bad. This camera sucked.
This is the after show, yes.
This is the after show.
What? This was a phone, right? This is a phone.
This was the Logitech C920. This is before I started. Look at the B-roll.
Oh shit! Yeah.
This was I started streaming on a Logitech C920, and that microphone.
So did I. Hey, so did I. The first streams I did, It was fucking playing Ninjala was the first streams I did.
That microphone, I bought that microphone for like $35. It was a USB microphone. Eventually I've upgraded to, actually that microphone is not that's not the USB one. That is a Shure microphone, but not this Shure. I've upgraded to this one. This is the like iconic, what is it? The 58, Shure SM58.
Yeah.
Right, 58. That's the stage mic. Everyone
Jimmy,
uses.
You're right. He says the TV is fire, dude.
I've had the same fire. You can see it right now. Oh no, that's a different fire. That's a different fire.
It's a different fire, but yeah, that TV is fire.
I've changed the apps. The apps are changed, but yeah. How many people come in here thinking that's a real fire? A lot of people.
A lot, yeah, a lot.
Anyway, I mean, I got more here. We can go look at. Let's go look at a slightly newer video.
Yeah, evolution of the room.
The evolution. How do I do this? Videos.
SM58. That's it.
Oldest. The Switch Pro coming in 2021.
Baby so cute. He is. He's adorable.
The Switch Pro is coming in 2021. That's what I said.
You nailed that.
And look how much better the quality is already. I've already figured out how to use my equipment better just from the one video to the next.
Yeah.
Same equipment, way different look. Anyway, there it is. There's the basement. There's my weird mouth. Why does my mouth look so weird? Stop it. I got a weird mouth. And one more. Let's go find the one everyone wants to see. Where is it? Nintendo Direct is dead.
Oh my God. Worst take ever. Worst take ever.
You might have noticed this is a new equipment. Again, this is my new computer, which is at that point was new, no longer new, very old, kind of too old at this point.
In a way wider angle too there.
This is my Pixel 2 now. This is my Pixel 2 with a wide angle lens attached to it, the Moment lens for phones.
No, dude, those Moment lenses are sick. They're so good.
Still got I suppose I could use it at some point if they ever make a case for a Pixel 10. But this is a Pixel 2 with a wide angle Moment lens via. Oh yeah, look at the djembes in the back. I just put some. I was like, I need to hide the floor. Let's put some djembes back there.
Hell yeah. Perfect thing for the floor.
Yeah. And nowadays I'm using this Ozbot Tiny 2 webcam. It's 4K. This is technically 4K, although I'm not uploading in 4K. The feed was technically 4K, but it never looked 4K. It always looked bad. But it's wide.
It's definitely wide.
There we go. This is me explaining to everybody how Nintendo Directs are dead. How'd that hold up, G?
Man, I tell you what. The foresight you had there. Whew. It's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I had. Just want to go back in memory lane here a little bit with you guys.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be different, but it's going to be the fact that you're going to have your own dedicated space to make content is going to change what you're doing. I can tell you that.
It's much smaller though.
Dude, trust me. It changes everything. Having
I hope
a
so.
dedicated space for content only, that's what you do in there, changes everything.
And some Abby stuff. It's not quite. I mean, I have to share.
Okay, but yeah, but you.
But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know.
When I stopped trying to do it other places, and realized I need a place to shoot photos, like an actual place. Dude, change the game. And I'll never go back. Never go back. I have to have a dedicated area to do the things. It makes it so much easier. All your stuff's down there. You got room to move stuff around.
Yeah, I mean,
Raiders thoughts. Go ahead. Sorry, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a second. I just want to say that I know Abby. This is mostly benefiting Abby. I'm taking a hit because Abby has been so kind to me in my life. That's why I married her. But she's been such a trooper and allowing me to kick her out of the basement a lot of times. It's not really been a problem. I've had the luxury of using this space as a streaming place whenever I needed it to be.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a hit more than anything moving to a smaller space, but it is 85% dedicated to that streaming, whereas this is not. This is a 50-50 room. Yeah. And have to make, so there are good things and there are bad things about this. And the good things are going to outweigh the bad things, I believe. And honestly, a little adversity never killed anybody. The adversity of having to figure out this room, it's too small as adversity. It looks like shit right now because it needs to be painted. You know, I need some soundproofing in there. Like the streams are going to look and sound way different. The videos, it'll be an evolution just like this was.
Yo, I had a company hit me up. I'm going to send them your way.
What company?
I forget their name, but they do room sound treatments.
I mean, I'm
talking to them right now about finishing that
huge.
Side. Because this one's pretty good. This room's pretty good. It sounds good. That one, I got nothing over there. I got enough here. That does a lot, actually, believe it or not.
Yeah.
All that stuff over there.
Well, that's just hard plastic. That does nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's just hard plastic.
No, it's all angled. So it's not directing back at me. It's moving the sound waves other places. It's breaking them up. It does.
But it does. But the sound doesn't disappear.
No, it doesn't.
It's still it creates
other
echo.
Places. Well, I mean, you don't hear any echo right now, do you?
When you get yelling, sometimes, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I heard it. I mean,
that's also that back room back there.
We're being nitpicky. I'm just being nitpicky. You sound great, but you do hear echo.
This wall's done. I got stuff on that wall. You can see it back there too.
Ooh.
That room back there has nothing. Nothing. So we're gonna we got some fun stuff. It's gonna be cool. I'll send them your way too.
I would love that.
They got great stuff. I'm gonna do ceiling stuff. I think is the biggest thing I can do.
There you go.
Ceiling stuff.
I had this video running in the background and I'm just not paying attention. But look at just what popped up here. Let's give it a second. My super cool editing skills in real life here.
Oh man.
Of course, there's that. But wait till you see what the next thing is. Whoa! Look at that bad boy.
Damn, look at that thing slide in there.
What podcast is that? Never heard of them.
I don't know. Damn, that's the one I made. Dude, I made that on a iPad logo maker app. We had to have something, right? Oh, it's fine. Doesn't work for now.
Listen, I love that logo. I honestly, not that it's better than the one we have now, but it's just iconic. You know, it's the original. You know, it's simple.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. I like it. Anyway, I just want to share that. I just saw that pop on my screen. I was like, ooh, old logo. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, I like the one we have now. It's good. Oh, dude.
I love the logo we have now. I would love a revision. We should maybe speak to her about some shirts, but maybe we could do a revision on it. I would love to tweak it a bit if we could.
Yeah, Dude, it's just a tiny little gnat. It's one, and he's just hanging out right here. It's just pissing me off. It's fine. Splatoon Raiders thoughts.
Yes.
This is good after show content right here. I want to know your thoughts on it after the direct. Did you watch the direct?
No, I was moving. But I did watch a few minutes of it here and there. I gotta be honest. I don't know if it's because I'm so busy with moving. I just don't care, and I've lost any excitement I had for it. Not because I saw it and I thought it looked bad. I'm just like, I don't think that game is for me.
Really?
Yeah, really. I don't even play Splatoon anymore. Why would I think I would want to play Splatoon Raiders? I think I need to make smarter money decisions with my game purchases now that we're moving, and I just feel like that's a game that I don't have any interest in. And I'd rather save that money for a game I actually have interest in rather than just saying I have it.
That's fair. I am very interested in it. Even more so now that I've watched that direct. Because it's Salmon Run. It's Salmon Run.
Yeah.
But
reuse assets. We talked about this. It's reuse assets.
Bigger.
It's literally just Salmon Run.
It's bigger. Like the way that they're doing it, if you go watch the whole direct, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot. They have a whole lot of stuff going on, and it is for a $50 game, it's pretty extensive. It looks like it's going to be really good. Don't got to buy all the things though. No, that's true. Definitely.
Yeah, Flea's back me up here.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't buy Metroid Prime 4. I didn't buy Metroid Prime 4.
I can't believe that. I'm telling you, you're gonna like that game. That's not. You're not. You're missing out.
I just decided no. Yeah. I don't.
I mean, but I respect the decision. I respect it. It's fine. And you know, the thing here is like the FOMO thing. Like people, like we have been champions of this in the past. What are you laughing at now? Because it's trash. It's not trash.
That looks good. Got it pre-ordered. Black Star. Yeah, I'm pumped, man. Honestly, I feel like the multiplayer, even though it's like a single player campaign thing, the multiplayer aspect of the campaign looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun.
I think Jeff is a bigger Metroid fan than you, Flea. His name is Jeff Troidvania. Although maybe you're a bigger Metroid fan, where Jeff's a bigger Metroidvania fan. The genre. Yeah, that's possible. That's a possibility. Because Jeff rarely plays Metroid games. He plays Metroidvania.
Gives me Helldivers vibes. Yeah, it does. A little bit. Yeah, it does. It does. It's that type of thing.
Yeah, but the moral of the story here, I'm not gonna buy it because I'm not falling into the FOMO. It started with multiple games, but with Yoshi, I was getting FOMO that I was gonna miss out on that. And after I saw the reviews come out a couple days before the game released, because I was fully planning on buying it, I was like, wait a minute. I'm not buying this.
I watched a couple reviews and I was like, yeah, not for me. I wanted it. You and I both were like,
correct. I was excited for it. Yeah. And I've gone past that. I went, and the same with Splatoon. I was excited for that too. And I'm still excited for people who want to play it. I'll probably watch you stream it, but like I'm good. Like,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't play Splatoon anymore. Why would I think I'm going to play Splatoon? I'm not.
See, I don't play Splatoon because I don't like the main part of Splatoon. I don't like that 4 versus 4. Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah. Here I'm gonna buy it in like 4 years when it's on a Christmas sale for $29.99. That's when I'll buy it. I'm not buying it.
It will not be that. It will be $41.99.
No.
30% off.
No, it'll be 31.
Yeah, because it's fit to fit. Something like that. Yeah.
Math. Oh, thanks. What did Flea say here?
Got a jet. Love you guys. Control your FOMO. Be happy. Appreciate you.
Control the FOMO, people. That's a good podcast name. Control the FOMO.
Yeah. I mean,
welcome to Control the FOMO.
What other games are coming out? That's the thing. Like, there's other games coming out this year that I'm like, yeah, that's one. But dude, like Star Fox, Splatoon, Raiders, and Zelda right now, like that's my year.
Well, Wolverine is what's on my mind. I know it's not Nintendo.
Wolverine too. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm in my Nintendo brain right now, but yeah, Wolverine, that's gonna happen.
Adventures of Elliot. It's already out, but it's not in the budget at the moment because I'm buying so much stuff for the moving
games that I'm like, it's gonna go.
Yeah, and that's my logic. Is like I want to play that, and I've been excited for it since the demo, but I'm waiting because it's just not in the budget right now. We're moving. We're spending a lot of money moving, and I'm just like, I'll get it eventually. I can wait. I can hold my temptations long enough.
Yeah, I'm not a Fire Emblem. I'm not a Fire Emblem person. I talked about a few of them in the deals video from yesterday. I just don't. That gameplay doesn't really do it for me. And the other Fire Emblem game I think was a Warriors game, and I'm sorry, I'm not into the Warriors games unless it's a Zelda game also. So, yeah, dude. Hey, did you see? Breath of the Wild was on sale. I don't know if it still is. They got Breath of the Wild on sale right now, like in the eShop randomly.
That's surprise. In the eShop is surprise. It's always on sale somewhere.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's on sale a lot of places somewhere physically.
And
on a disc.
Age of Calamity too.
Oh, in the eShop, yeah, okay.
Yeah, made a video.
I got those games on cartridge. Well, while those still exist, but yeah. Well, Drip. It's been a good evening.
Yeah, it has been. It has been.
Yeah, I don't want it to end. You know why? Not just because I'm feeling nostalgic for the room, but because now the reality setting in that. Because today, I don't know if you know, I didn't do anything today. I mean, not moving related.
Yeah, I haven't really heard from you much this week at all. That's why I checked in yesterday.
Nobody has because I have been moved. Drip. It's been the two of us. By ourselves,
I figured was happening.
Our choice, but like two of us by ourselves,
trying to get
over
everything
a week. Just constantly driving 45 minutes to and from, spending a lot of time unpacking and packing, and then also in the house itself, we've been trying to like we emptying boxes to reuse boxes to bring back because we're not buying more boxes. So like we're organizing as well.
Yeah.
Like the kitchen's almost done. The kitchen is actually, it's going to be the first room that's done is the kitchen. It's almost done already. We have everything washed and in the cabinets and yeah. I was going to say something else though. What I was going to say. Oh, the reality setting in that. Because I was editing today. I was editing for my new client. Shout out to Tad Busters. But I was editing for him today. So like, that's what I did today, and yesterday a little bit. Before I started moving yesterday, I was editing a little bit. I was so busy. Yesterday was the worst day. But tomorrow I'm going right back to moving. I didn't do anything moving related today. So tomorrow, like this.
Yeah.
There's a button for this. Hold on. I'm gonna press a button. Oh, just give me a second. It'll be worth it. Totally worth it. Hold on. Just you wait. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fantastic. What you're about to see, this is gonna change your life. Okay. There we go. This isn't working. It's just twisted.
Yeah, okay.
This is totally worth it. This is completely worth it. Everything you just saw was totally worth it.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway,
Yep,
this whole desk setup is tomorrow's job, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's so much work.
I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be worth it though. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be great.
I've already done
Star Wars
much.
Monopoly.
I don't care. I have seen it, but I was like, why does anyone care about this? I don't know. You've been playing a lot of board games lately with a certain someone. So like
Uno,
virtual games. Well, and you're gonna be playing more Clue, because I imagine you're gonna buy that too.
Which one is it? We asked you that. Which one? Because there's one on sale right now.
I texted her the exact game link. I found. I retexted to her from the thread that we had.
Both of us were like,
"Look at your phone." The answer is, "Look at your phones." I'm not you, Dreb. I'm kind of you. Calling you out. I'm calling you out, that one girl.
I literally said he's gonna be so fucking pissed if we ask him again.
Read your text messages. It's there. It's in the thread. I sent it to her again, so she should have it. It is the classic edition.
The classic. I think that's the one that's on sale.
Yes, I texted it to her. Anyway, we're gonna play in that game because it's fun, and it's good. Clue's fun.
Clue's good. Yeah, I'm with Clue. Yeah. I'm down with Clue.
It's a good version. I've never tried the other version. I don't know why there's two versions.
$5 right now.
Yeah. I told her explicitly, do not buy that game.
To be sure. That's it, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm buying it right now.
Okay. There you go. We'll be playing some Clue at the new place. Anyway, we were talking about something. We've completely derailed this after show.
The last show. We're talking about packing stuff up.
Yeah. I don't want to move. I do want to move, but I don't want to. I've done so much work already. Like I said, I think I've sweat off 10 pounds already. Like, and there's still so much to do. And this is like a headache because this is making sure the desk is all. This is my livelihood.
Yeah, this is all your stuff. The computer, the PC's got to go. The cameras, the lights, the everything.
I kept the box of the computer with the foam, so that's gonna be easy enough. But then the TV is gonna be. I didn't keep the box of TV, but I kept the protective panels that have foam and made of cardboard and foam. So I'll just wrap that up in tape. So that'll be fine. It's just a headache. It's tedious now. It's heavy and tedious now.
Yeah.
We've done the everything that's just loose, toss in a box and wrap it up. That's easy. It's a lot of work, but it's easy. Now it's tedious and heavy.
Big delicate stuff.
Not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we should call the last show in the basement.
I guess so. We'll be back here next week from a new location.
I think I have one more. We're gonna ruin the ad revenue. We probably made $4 on this anyway. But where is it? Maybe I can mute it out. Maybe for the after the live people hearing the live. This is worth it. I promise. This is actually worth it this time. Those of us who are 90s babies, not Drip.
Not me.
Because you're old. Those 90 babies out there, shout out to you. We're gonna wrap this stream up on this right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Cool. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet
enjoy this.
For now,
can't hear it. I
until
have
we
no idea
meet
what
again. It's been great to play and sing together.
In the box.
And now it's time to say goodbye.
I'll sing it for you, Drip.
So
Long
farewell
to you, my friends.
Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. You're watching the Out.
Oh, it's done. Bye.